What's up? Toffee? Pablo? How's it going? Liam? Yo. I'll join when the game goes to halftime. I'm gonna be on Specta for now. I don't know what you mean by that. And what do you mean by halftime? You mean the Lions Chiefs game? Nice. Yeah, it looks like a good one. I sure hope that the Chiefs lose. All right, open up the lobby, guys. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's so annoying that I didn't. I'll have to change it later. Unless I... No, there's no way I did it. I saved the settings this time, but the one thing that I forgot to save is the F1 World, this portion here. Which I guess isn't that big of a deal, but nonetheless. Alright. Let's... Yeah, guys, I'm gonna try the league rules. But we're gonna start with the 5 lapper, just how we've always done it. And then for the full races, we're gonna do the league rules. Okay? Alright, so with that, let's get the randomizer going. We'll see what tracks we're gonna race tonight. Oh, also, Fever, I tried taking your suggestion, and this site does not let me remove things off of the wheel. So, unfortunately, that's not something we're going to be able to do. But anyway, let's go ahead and spin. All right. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. That's Imola, right? Cool. We'll do Imola, and then I don't know. Should I even set up the other tracks? Because will it reset if I put in another setting? You know what? Let's just go ahead and spin it. We'll see what happens. Bahrain. All right. Well, Fever's going to be happy about that. That will be our first full race with league rules. What the hell? Why am I... Okay, here we go. All right. Next one. Monza. You know what? I'm actually happy about that. I feel like we haven't played Monza in a little while. All right. And our last race will be... Miami. That's fine. All right. That's our lineup, guys. Thank you for playing. All right. Anyway. Okay, so the first one's going to be our usual 5-lapper. It will be our usual open lobby rules. And then the next one and the ones going forward are going to be our new league rules. So I have that saved. So when we go to the next track, I'll go over some of the changes. And some of them we're just going to try. I just want to try them out. I think technically between Examine, Fever, and I, we may have disagreed on some of it, but I kind of want to try it just to see. Like, for example, the corner cutting. I feel like we always have it at normal, but I kind of just want to see what it's like on strict with the rest of the rules tied in. If it ends up being crazy, then it's something we'll remove, but I just want to see. That sort of thing. Anyway, we'll go over all that stuff. All right, how's the lobby looking? Good? Okay, perfect. I just have to pick a car. All right, me and you, Bubs. Also, some of you guys that won the Demolition Derby yesterday did reach out to me with information for their prize, but some of you guys didn't. So make sure you guys DM me, whether that's on Discord, TikTok, whatever, so we can get that sorted out. All right, let's go ahead and ready up. Did you, Bubs? I don't know if I got that. You know, sometimes TikTok puts things in like my spam file that aren't spam, so I'll check that next time. Sorry about that. I didn't even think about checking that. But there were a couple people that were like, I told them, yeah, just DM me and we'll talk about your setup and that sort of thing. And I never got it. And then like a week later, I checked my spam folder and it's in there. And yet like 100 of the real scamming ones actually go through into my real email mailbox. So, but whatever. TikTok problems. Anyway, how's everyone's Sunday going? Good? Decent? All right, let's get my setup going. Imola. Yeah, same. I have the lines on too. It should be a good one. Examine. That's a good question. I was actually thinking about that, and I meant to ask you guys about what your preference is, but I forgot. Oh, yikes. All right, that's a great start. I know, it's a tough corner to sort of knock the cobwebs off.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I was ready, so I decided to just go ahead.
Okay, not a great start, but let's get back on track. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
You ate some pancakes for breakfast? What did I eat for breakfast? That's a great question. I don't think I ate anything for breakfast today.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Although my wife made some chocolate and banana muffins. So I had a little bit of that. And then she made some
clear.
sausage and egg and cheese biscuits. Like they're biscuits and they have it like actually embedded in the biscuit. So I did have one of those, but that was more like an early lunch. I just had one to try it, and then we went to lunch after that, so. And I was probably at like noon. All right, at least I caught up with the pack here.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Yikes. Oh, thank you. That's actually exactly what I needed. Well, Isaac, you just have to find one. Or I guess you just have to maybe replace the one you currently have with another one. I'm not sure what your situation is. Examine, I did not turn on auto recovery. But you know what? Now that you mention it, it probably is something I should have turned on. So yes, going forward, for my open lobbies, I will have auto recovery on. Because I think that's fair for open lobby. Like the amount of time that people waste getting back onto the track, especially for something as casual as open lobby, it might as well be on.
0 seconds. Green flag.
Well, that's certainly a question you should ask before you determine whether you found the right one or not. Is you should ask her whether she makes biscuits or muffins. I think for open lobby, it's okay. It's a casual environment. I think for our leagues, it's 100% no. Oh, also, I wanted to ask, how many of you guys use Pit Assist? Or does everyone do it, like, manually?
Final lap. Push.
Because it's something that I never really thought about and I never really messed with. And I know by default it comes with Pit Assist on. So I've always just had it on, just never bothered. Just like consider it a time when I can just kind of take a quick break.
Caution.
But wanted to get a gauge on what other people do. Because that was also another consideration for the league, is whether we wanted to keep Pit Assist on or whether we wanted to turn it to manual for everyone. I've never done it manual, so I don't even know what I'm supposed to do in manual mode.
Okay, clear.
Okay, so I have a couple manual. So does no one do it? Okay, Jay does Pit Assist, but you're not going to be in the league, I don't think. Baker uses Pit Assist. Fever has pit assist on. And I'm making a new lobby. I can. Alex, what's up, man? Kevin, I am doing open lobbies, but just as a heads up, we're going to do the next 3 like normal length races with league rules, or what we think might be league rules. So they're going to be a little bit more strict than they are normally. So just as a warning to everybody. All right, I'll create another lobby. Or I can just kick people out. Jesus Christ. Can't please anyone over here. I got this from a site called Petrol Vibes. It was suggested to me by... Oh my God, why am I spacing on his name? Well, anyway, one of my followers gave me the website. It's great. It takes like a month for you to get it, but otherwise, it's pretty awesome. Quality is pretty good. It's pretty expensive for what it is. Some of it's a little rough around the edges. Like you could totally tell that they just like cut this with like a bandsaw in some areas and like totally forgot to smooth it out, which is a little disappointing, but nonetheless. And I just realized that I had my coffee right here while I was playing around with that little pieces. So I guess I might just be drinking some plastic. Let's see, guys. All right, who else needs to join? All right, Toffee can't join. All right, I'm going to have to get rid of Ducky. Sorry, Ducky, I don't know who you are. T44? That doesn't sound familiar either. Or Stug? That doesn't sound familiar. I'm going to kick Stugs. T44, I'm kicking you as well. Let's see. Grilletti? That doesn't sound familiar. I'm going to go ahead and kick you. Oh, no. What? No. That's not who I picked. All right. There's some open slots. Okay, let me put on the league rules, one, and then I'll go through some of the changes that we decided to make. Now, feel free to state your opinion on how you feel about it, but bear in mind that this is not like 100% democracy here, so your suggestions will be heard, but not necessarily implemented. I just want to put that caveat out there. So, with Examined, Fever, and I going through the rules, this is roughly what we thought. So, we're here and there on the strict. Examined's pretty adamant about not having strict corner cutting. I kind of want to see what it's about, because we usually have it on normal and people cut the shit out of corners. And normal corner cutting basically means like you can just basically corner cut the hell out of everything. So I just want to see what strict looks like. From there, safety cars increased. Safety car experience is immersive. Formulation lap on. Formation lap experience immersive. Red flags increased is basically the changes there. Moving on, so equal performance on. I think the way that we're setting up the teams, I think works best for equal car performance. Recovery mode, none. That's how it usually is. This is as it usually is in a live stream. Realistic, hard, manual, surface. That's how it usually is. I didn't change anything. I think this is also always on too. And in fact, unsafe pit release was also on, so it's turned off per, I think, what we initially decided. Anyway, the most important part is we decided to go car damage standard and car damage rate reduced. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I know this is going to mess up the points, but I think it's important that we go through this. So the reason why I decided to go with standard reduce, I know some people might want simulation and that sort of thing, but I think the thing is that we want it to be an inclusive league. So I think we want to cater for the people that aren't as good, me included, so that just because you run into somebody, like, your evening's over, essentially, right? So that's the reason why I decided to take damage on, leave it on standard, and reduce. I figured if we at least keep it to that, it'll at least reduce the amount of shenanigans that'll happen for people that aren't in the running and are bored and then just feel like they just want to run into people. That's ultimately what I want to avoid and want to prevent by turning the damage on. It's just preventing stupid shenanigans from people that, like, are bored and, like, are not in the running for getting points, so they're just like, what the hell, I don't care, I'm just going to run into this person. Like, that's really just what I want to prevent. Otherwise, collisions on, griefing enabled. And then I think the only other thing here is steering assist off, braking assist off. I'm leaving these on. And the really other thing that, hold on, let me reset it again. So really the only other thing that, the reason why I was asking is the pit assist. So I think Examid is on the team of turning pit assist off because he feels like he's cheating. However, I've never had pit assist off, and it seems like some of you guys also play with it on. So I think I'm in the boat of, again, in the sense of fairness towards equal of there being a variety of competition, that we would leave it on. So what's pit? So that's kind of what I was going with. But I mean, we can do it any other way. I was kind of going to gauge off of how other people do it. If it's like, if it was like 80% of you guys use pit assist off, then I was going to turn it off. If it was like 50-50, I was just going to leave it on. And frankly, if it's mainly the guys that are good that have pit assist off, and that's what you guys are normally doing anyways, and you guys are still whooping our ass, it probably doesn't really matter that much. Especially if the people that are primarily going to be using it are the people that aren't good. So that's kind of my logic with that. In addition, ERS assist off, DRS assist off. Okay, so that's what we're trying. All right, it's not set in stone. It's what we did preliminary, like in terms of looking at all the rules and seeing what makes sense. And then we're gonna go from there. But that's the reason why we're trying it. All right, is that? Oh, wait. Oh man, it went to Emma. All right, whatever. I guess we'll just do Imola again. I know. I guess it didn't go to the next track. I don't know why. It's okay, Fever. We'll do Bahrain next. I promise. So it seems like everyone seems pretty butthurt about the pit assist. So that's something we will think about. That's something that Examined, Fever, and I will take away. Otherwise, it seems like everyone else seems okay with everything else. No, I left it on, Fever. Otherwise, I'm kind of scrolling through the chat, guys. I don't think I'm seeing that many objections for really anything else that we had. That's another thing. The strict corner cutting. I don't know if people realize that I said that, but I did put corner cutting on strict. So we'll see how that goes. Again, my logic is that. No, honestly, my logic is that I just want to see how it'll go. Just because I know how much corner cutting actually happens in normal mode and how lenient it is, I just want to see what it's like on strict. I think we might have tried it once. And frankly, Imola's probably a really good one to try because there is a hell of a lot of corner cutting people do on Imola. So maybe a perfect example of how strict will affect racing. Oh no! Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna miss Sunday Night Football, especially when it's against the Lions and the Chiefs. Baker, that's a good question. That is one thing I was thinking about while I was walking my dog that I didn't consult Fever and examine was the league. Wait, the whole lobby is gone? Wait, what happened? Wait, is that because of the strict corner cutting? Oh my god, are you guys serious? Is that how much you guys are corner cutting? I don't think I race that differently than what I usually do. Wow, you guys, where are you guys cutting these corners? Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to like show a little bit of constraint. Like act like there's like a track with boundaries in it. It's not strict. I was fine, and I felt like I was on the borderline a couple times. You guys are wild. Really exposing you guys right now. This is actually pretty hilarious. I might actually have a chance now. I am all for this rule change. I feel pretty good about this now. Now, we'll keep that in consideration and all that blah, blah, blah. This is the Moza Vision GS wheel. Dion, appreciate the rose. DC, appreciate the heart. Oh shit, I forgot there was a formation. I was like, what the hell is this?
weather shouldn't play a factor today. We're expecting it
Man,
to
I
remain
haven't
dry
played,
all
I haven't
the way
done a
through.
formation lap in months. Yeah, I agree. This feels like it's kind of unnecessary. Obviously, there's some strategy in making sure that like your tires are up to speed and your brakes are up. I mean, your tires are up to temperature and your brakes are up to temperature and stuff. But I feel like this isn't really that necessary. This might be something we remove. Ah,
Okay, not
damn
the
it.
best placement there, mate. Let's try and get a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I used to do this during my seasons, but I haven't done this in so long. It's probably been like, I don't know, like a year. All right, we'll likely remove this. All right, is everyone's car still good after that first corner?
Okay, DRS is now available.
I got bumped slightly in the beginning, but I didn't take any damage, so.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Also, remind me again, how many warnings do you get for track limits before you get penalized for it? You get 2? Okay. All right, so far, things don't feel that different to me. How are you guys feeling? Ooh, someone lost part of their wing. Christian, sure, I'll make some room. Oh. Oh. Was that my own teammate? And it doesn't look like I incurred any damage there either. That's interesting. I guess that's okay.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.2 seconds.
I'm sort of leaning on standard now. I feel like surely something like, nah. Maybe not. I don't know.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
All right, Gravel Master, have a good one, man. Oops.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta.
Oh, boy.
Keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber...
Delta,
during the
yeah, of
safety
course,
car,
man.
We're ready for you. Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Understood, copy that. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
I'm not sure how I feel about safety cars. Not like the concept of safety cars. I just feel like whenever there's been a safety car situation, I just feel like
Up to speed
it's
now.
always
Let's get some
lasted
heat into those
way
tyres.
longer than it should. You know what I mean? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that?
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Yeah, what's the difference between safety car broadcast and safety car immersive?
That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Okay, I think I get it. Yeah, because sometimes it does get a little bit annoying with, like, make sure you're staying behind people and make sure you're working on your deltas and that sort of thing. Have any of you guys accrued a ton of penalty seconds yet? I see Fentmaster is at 9.
Catch up to the field a bit, we're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Uh-oh, oh no. Jesus.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure
Okay.
those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. You've been given a time
Whoops.
penalty for that last incident, mate. Gap to your teammate behind, 12.4 seconds. Green flag. Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce
Really?
speed. At delta number positive, a risk of penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
All right, I think the safety car thing might have to be reduced.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
So another 4 laps of this, more than likely. Brody, what's up? Oh yeah, you think so? I'll take your suggestion.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Yeah, examine. I'm just going off of what DC told me to do. Sure, what the hell? Let's just try it.
Okay, clear on the exit to rejoin. Clear exit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
You think that they'll be better drivers? I think that the general crew will be roughly the same. You know what? Softs would have made sense. I didn't think about that. I just went off of what DC told me to do.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the time.
Okay, at least that
Safety
time it
car
was
in
only
this lap.
2 laps. Are you sure? I feel like the first safety car was more than 2 laps. Jesus!
Okay,
Oh,
clear.
really?
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Nah, all good, DC.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.9 seconds.
Thanks, Examine. That's probably the best compliment you've ever given me. I don't know why I just double shifted there. My hand glitched. So you're telling me even in those leagues that you guys, a lot of you guys are in, they don't do strict corner cutting? All right, Examine. See you later.
Green flag.
Ah, lost some traction there at the end. Are we going to have an FIA? We should. Who wants to volunteer to be the hated person in our tournament? Or, I mean, in our league?
Yellow flag.
Sorry. Could. That's actually a good idea. Ah, crap. Man, that corner, I need to work on that corner. I honestly thought it was going to be here where I was going to get the penalty. No, Examined isn't in the league. Although I might have him...
The track is clear. Green flag.
So that's another thing that I've been
Okay,
kind of
mate,
toying with the
final
idea
lap.
of
Keep your
is
concentration and let's bring it home.
being part of the league only on a part-time basis. Basically what I mean by that is like I will only race in some of them, and on some of the races I'll still live stream it, but I'll just commentate. So then we'll have the opportunity to kind of see how everyone else is doing too. So that's kind of what I was thinking, because I think it'd be nice for people on the live stream to see how everyone else is doing in the league and not just watch me the whole time. And I feel like that might get a little bit boring. So I think that I will just do the league on a part-time basis, and then the other part I will just watch, give hopefully interesting dialogue and conversation. But I do want someone to maybe be like my co-host though, because I think it'd be way more interesting if it was me and maybe somebody else sort of commentating rather than just me yapping on the whole time. So I'm scouting people that could potentially be a good candidate for that. Obviously, it has to be someone that's not in the league, which usually removes, which kind of takes away most of my regular people. But there are a few that generally don't race, but are regulars. So, just saying. All right, how did everyone feel about that? Toffee feels very passionate about reducing the frequency of the safety car and the damage. I mean, I got bumped a couple times and I didn't incur any damage at all. So, I don't know if I feel like I'm okay with the damage. All right, DC said he'll co-commentate. That's good. Yeah, I agree. I'm definitely going to change the safety car. I'm going to actually do that right now. Do I want brisket grilled cheese? Hell yeah, I do. All right. Okay, so we're going to make an edit to the safety car. Standard, right? That's what I want to change. It's just the standard of it, right? Also, let's remove the formation lap. I don't think that's really necessary either. Red flags. So the question with this corner cutting, guys, is it just that you guys need to slightly adjust how you guys are racing? Or is it really an issue? Look at that bum, Kelsey. That loser. Also, the red flag increased. Did a bunch of you guys get red flags? I'm kind of on, you know what? Again, just because we're leaving it on doesn't mean that this is going to be how it's going to be for the league, but I kind of want to leave it on strict just to see how people adjust to it. All right, any immediate things that we can change, you think? I think everything else seemed fine. Damage seemed okay. I'm almost hesitant to say standard. How many of you guys got red flags? I know it was on increase, but see, Toffee, I think I disagree with you. Did you have issues with damage? Because I didn't, and I got ran into multiple times. In fact, I got smashed into and pushed off the track during one of them. And I definitely had a few wheel-to-wheel incidents too. Oh, you're right. The red flag is a whole race stoppage. That's something that we probably don't need to worry about. Although, do we really want a full race stoppage? I think that might be left. I think I'm gonna move that to standard. All right. I think I feel decent about this so far. Oh wait. Shit. Did I just put it back to what it was? Oh, that's exactly what I did. God damn it. Off. Normal. I don't think there was anything on here that we changed. Right? I think it was mainly in here. Oh shoot, I probably also changed everything to... Sorry guys, didn't mean to do that. Delete this track. Alright. Okay, let me try this again. You know what, let me just save this as a new one, actually, come to think of it. Okay, I think I feel pretty good about this. Let me just double check it over again. Safety car on standard, immersive, no formation lap, red flag on standard. We're gonna keep corner cutting just to see how that continues to go. Damage standard. I don't think we really changed anything here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Do I need to kick anybody? I don't know who this is. We can definitely kick that person. Who else don't we recognize? I think we got... Who's Puck Sits? Or Puck SLT? Just trying to get rid of anyone that we don't recognize. Yeah, sea milk. Yeah, I see you. I think everyone else is basically... I'm gonna get rid of Puck Sit, guys. I don't think that's... Anyone else? Hold on. Let me reset this. I think we're at... Oh, wait. Did I not pick anyone? Okay, there you go. All right. Let's do this. Damn it. I might actually have to take a piss at some point during this race. Alex, were you not able to make it? I think everyone in here is one of our guys. I don't think there's a single... Looks like Kansas City's starting to run away with it. It's only 10 points. Still the beginning of the third. There's still a chance. All right, let's see. Is Bahrain another one where people corner cut the hell out of it? I'm trying to think how I race Bahrain. And I feel like I keep it fairly clean. Although there's that fast, like right to left to... Wait, I didn't even say that right. The left to right to left, where I feel like I cut that right corner a decent bit. I guess we'll find out. If you don't get a 3-second on strict, you're slow. Doesn't that mean that you guys are not racing the track as intended, though? It just means that we're not taking advantage of the leniency of the rules. Yo, this kick sounds disgusting. Ooh, that's gonna be a tricky one right there. That corner. Yep, I have traction control on medium and I have ABS on. Ooh. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's a tough one. Yeah, I DQ'd on that one too. It's interesting though. I'm kind of seeing this as... I'm not seeing it as like a learning experience. Well, maybe. But it gives you kind of like a sanity check of where you're actually not within the track, obviously. Let's see, who else didn't make it? Interesting. Well, looks like a lot of you guys kept it real tidy. Good for you guys. All right, good luck, guys. Plus, if you think about it, the strict rules is really only unfair for people that abuse it. And then in reality, people are still enforce the same rules across the board. So I don't know if you'd say that's really unfair. You just have to drive differently, right? Or is that something that just a loser would say? Look, I made this joke to Examined and Fever, but I am a corporate Asian guy, all right? I am a rule follower. Following the rules is not a problem for me. Yikes. Dodged a bullet there. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna make sure I'm not staring at the chat's window as often while I'm league racing.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Jari, you can join as long as there's an open spot.
We can now use
Thanks, Mao.
DRS now available.
Oh. Okay. What do you mean put driving difficulty in elite? Did everyone else start on softs? I feel like I don't like the softs on this track.
Okay, you've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's definitely one that I feel like I pretty consistently go over.
watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Look at us battling for last place.
Good job. Nice overtake.
No damage at all, huh? So what do you have to do to get damage on your car under standard and reduced?
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I'm almost thinking about upping the damage.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Landon, what's up, man? We do not need sim damage.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if the next thing up from this is simulation, then yeah, we don't need simulation damage, but maybe we... Should we put the rate to standard?
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 4.9 seconds. ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Callum, what's up?
Yellow flag.
What's up, young Will? What are you doing back here?
Okay, we're boxing with this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Yeah, I just need to remember to pick a car right away. The issue is that I like keep fiddling around with the settings and then picking a car, and then by then like everyone's picked all the good cars. But that's okay. Supporting the platform that I'm streaming on. Doesn't... Oh yeah. Isn't it Aston that has like a TikTok logo on it? Like a smaller one?
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance and the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
No, it's equal performance. Come on, Lions. I really love to see Kansas City's season just go straight off the cliff. But it seems like they're going to find a way, as per usual. Unlike the Baltimore Ravens, they've clearly just given up. John Harbaugh's like, all right, well, I guess if I'm just going to get fired, then we might as well tank. Who cares?
Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta.
Oh,
Make sure
perfect.
you keep it positive as you catch the pack. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Drive-through penalty. You've got a drive-through penalty.
Jesus, how slow did I have to go? Yeah, they wanted me to actually just stop? I actually just boxed too. Isn't that funny?
Okay, stay
I
out.
guess I might as well
Please
serve
stay
my
out.
time,
We
right?
can only serve our drive-through penalty after the safety cars come in. Stay out.
Oh, really? Well, that sucks. I just pitted this past lap. And I can't serve my drive-through during a safety car, so. At least that's what the guy told me.
Hitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'm gonna try, see if they'll let me do it. Well, actually, no, because then I'm actually going to box. Never mind. How do I turn that off? How do I cancel that? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Just don't pit. You're absolutely right. I'm being fucking stupid right now. It's like, come on, act like you've played this game.
Okay, stay out please. Stay out. We can't serve this drive-through until the safety cars come in. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Yeah, I hear you, Harsh. Yeah, they told me twice already. What's up, Examine? How was dinner? What did you eat? Well, we're on a safety car. I got a drive-through penalty. Because they essentially wanted me to just stop where I was. Otherwise, it's been fine. Oops. Alright, so that damages the wing. I think that's fair. Nice. Pot roast with noodle rice. That sounds awesome. Sorry, Jari, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at Examine's message.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position.
That
until
was
the green
entirely
flag.
my fault.
Okay, mate, stay out. Repeat, stay out. We can't serve our drive-through under a safety car. Green flag. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, Jesus. You know, let's see what the spread looks like, Examine. I feel like I can live with 3 seconds here or there due to corner cutting. Alright, might as well just serve it now, I guess, right? Yeah, that's because I got a 10-second penalty for ramming into Eli because I wasn't paying attention. Because I was looking at the chat window. In fact, I was reading your message. That's the reason why I wasn't paying attention. So technically, it was your fault, Examined. Nah, it's all good. I was just joking.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
YG, it's an open lobby, but if there are any randoms, I'll kick them and I'll make room for you. Otherwise, if the regulars are on, then there might not be enough space. Oh yeah, I keep cutting that corner for some reason. Oh yeah, that's right. I still have a drive-through too. See, I should have canceled it because even when I had to go through my drive-through, it would have made me pit. So I probably should have canceled it. What a disaster.
Okay, this is your final chance to serve the penalty. Enter the pits this lap or will be disqualified from the race.
All right, you know what? I think I'm just gonna retire because I think I'm just like holding people up now. People will just be. All right. This also gives me the opportunity to go to the restroom. All right, I'll see you guys in a second. All right. Let's see. How did everyone do? There were definitely some DNFs, me included. I wish I would have caught it to see where the penalties were. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so everyone but the top 4 had... Oh, wait, no, just kidding. That didn't seem accurate. Oh, no, it is. Okay. So wait, so did the top 4 people not have any penalties? Is that what I'm seeing? And then everyone else had penalties. Christian, you said you were going to keep it clean. What's going on? All right, let's do one more race. Yeah, let's do one more race. Yeah, dude, Christian, you said that you were gonna keep it clean. So what happened? Remember, you said, "Hey, let me in. I'm going to keep it clean." Remember? All right, I guess we'll do Monza and then we'll call it a night. All right, what changes should we make? I hate doing pit safety cars. Turn off strict corner cutting. I think I agree with you in the long run, but I also kind of like it on. I guess the only thing is that it does penalize everyone equally. So really it really only penalizes people more if they're the ones that are just habitual corner cutters, right? All right, Mal, how good one, man? Yeah, I think standard is good. I agree. Who can we kick? I don't know who this AVL CFer is. I think I'll kick that person. Or Trizzy goes crazy? Yeah? I don't know who that is. Who else can I kick? AVL CFer, I think I'll kick him. Oh no, really? Aw, sorry, man. I literally just saw it too. Alright, hop back in, Triz. There's one more spot. Hop in, Triz. Sorry about that. What about Little French Boy? That doesn't sound familiar. Oh, really? Hold on. Oh, wait. Can I invite you? Damn it. I feel like shit now about that. Wait, what just happened? Sorry, Triz, man. I was literally looking at the window too, and I was... Oh, God. My bad, dude. Seriously, sincere apologies for that. All right, Christian. Seriously, keep it clean. If you're not gonna keep it clean and you're gonna like deliberately just like run into people, then I'm not gonna let you join the lobbies anymore. All right, this is your last chance. I've been giving you a million chances because you've been on since like the beginning, but dude, if you're just gonna deliberately do this over and over again and just make people upset, then you're just not gonna be able to join the lobbies anymore. All right. Where did I get the wheel from? I got it from Micro Center. Got it for a bundle deal with the R21. It was like maybe like $300 off the two of them, between the two of them. So I feel like Monza's probably a good one for strict corner cutting because you can't really cut the corners. I guess you can cut them right here, but on most of the corners, if you cut it, you're basically in grass. But based off of how I jumped up the leaderboard, I'm gonna guess that people probably cut the corner there. Well, I guess... Shut up, Examine. So really the question is, guys, do we want people to think about how they're cutting their corners during these league races? That really is what it comes down to, guys. Because basically, if we turn it to normal, it means that, like, corner cutting doesn't matter and it's not something you have to consider or think about during the race. Is basically what we're conceding to. But if we put it on strict, then it's a factor of racing. It's something that you have to consider while you're racing. It's a boundary that you have to keep into consideration. And then we just have to live with the fact that, like, probably most of us will probably skirt that rule to some extent, but you're going to get punished for it. Right? Plus this thing about, like, you drive too slow to cut corners, then why is there even a track to begin with if cutting the corners doesn't matter? And if it doesn't matter, then why do they implement it to the real F1 races? Plus, at least what it seems like is that the positions don't change that much. I think that people who are fast are still fast. So, I don't know. Well, Examine, you say driving, playing it safe. I call it driving within the rules. Damn it.
Not the start we were looking for, but it's not over yet. Stay focused. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Caution, caution.
So see if this makes sense. I mean,
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
I feel like the only thing that the corner cutting is, what the corner cutting is doing is that on certain tracks where people are gaining a severe advantage by cutting the corners, you're no longer to gain that advantage because you'll get penalized for it.
Let's use overtake and
That's kind of the way
burn
I'm
off
seeing
energy.
it. And it's also a pretty major part of the rules of racing, isn't it? So it's really just the decision of like, what rules don't we want to follow during the, and what rules do we want to follow? So I feel like you could also make the same argument about damage. Like,
Green flag.
you could make the same argument about damage. You can make the same argument about collisions in general. Like, what's the point of even having collisions? We should just turn that off too.
Remember to adjust your ERS mode in your MFD if you need to.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing too, is that there isn't anything in between. I think you're right, Examine. If there was something in the middle, one that wasn't as strict, but normal is way too lenient. Like, normal means like it's off, basically.
Yellow flag. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position.
Sure.
Okay, copy that. Okay.
Oh, shit! Whoops. I need to make sure I'm paying attention during these safety cars and I'm not looking at this chat window. Nice, Grump. Also, is this how it's going to be? There's just going to be a safety car every single race?
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions, and you can't overtake. Return the position.
Kansas City's up by 10 with 4 minutes left.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Yeah, I think I agree, Examine. Lowering the safety car rate.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
So I'm fine if there are safety cars, but I think I'm okay with it not happening every single race. How's everyone's week looking? Well, should I have not picked hards? I just went with whatever they had selected. Oh yeah, Examine, you missed it. While you were out eating dinner, I think people over here on TikTok assumed that you were going to be the FIA stewards. You don't have any 12 hours days this week? Oh, shucks. That sounds like a blast.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the
Hooray.
field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Jesus
listen,
Christ.
Don't worry about it, mate.
God
It can
damn
happen
it.
to the best of us. Now look, I've got a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Oh no, I'm beached.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid
All right.
that's race over. The stewards have black
Dang,
badges.
that sucks. Yeah, Examine, I think you are going to be the FIA president. How do I hit someone on a safety car? Because I was literally just following the person in front of me and he like dodged out of the way really quick and I didn't notice fast enough. That's what happened. Yeah, I think I'm going to reduce the rate of these safety cars. How did I get stuck? I think I was on one of those like curbs and I basically just like was in the middle, just teetering between the two, not getting any traction from my front or rear. Darius, yeah, this is my lobby. Are you sure I have that option? I guess I must have. I don't know. I've never paid attention to it, so. Where did I get the light from? You mean this? George? You mean this? My poster? I got this from a company called Petrol Vibes. One of my followers sent me the link to it. It's pretty neat. It's expensive. I don't think it's worth the price, and it takes about a month for you to receive it. Because there's just like a small operation in Eastern Europe that makes them, and then they literally put it in a van and drive it across Eastern Europe before it gets on a plane and heads over here. So, but it is pretty cool. It's not as polished as I would have liked it to be for the price I paid for it, but it is neat though. I do like the fact that I have it. I think they have all the tracks too. I mean, I got this one because it's my favorite track, but. Oh no, Mark. Oh no, what do you think? Do you think he got pushed, guys? Let's do a Mark POV. Let's see what happens. Oh no, oh. Wait, how do I change it back? Ah, there it is. Fever ruined your race for no reason? Fever, what do you have to say about that? That's funny. Yeah. I mean, you're the FIA president, so you can do whatever you want. All right, so I guess Dylan gets a 30-second penalty per examined. He's the FIA president for being too clean. Oh man, another week. Man, these weekends are not long enough. I read on the news that there's one country that elected like the youngest prime minister, and she's going to enact like a 4-day work week. I don't remember what country that is though. But I really want to move to that country. Whatever country that is. There's some pretty solid racing here up in the front. JD, appreciate the follow. Panos Raf, appreciate the follow. Okay, and I guess Toffee gets a 10-second penalty for being too slow and not dive bombing. You know, the unfortunate thing examined is that I think all of the voice chat guys probably have this live muted, so they probably don't hear what I'm saying at all. So it's not even funny. They don't even hear us. Oh no, what the hell was that? Or maybe Toffee did hear. Never mind. All right, Nicholas, have a go on, man. The penalties are stricter more than likely than what's actually going to go on for the league. And also, Nicholas, just letting you know that we're just testing out league rules. We usually don't have it this strict for open lobbies, and more than likely tomorrow we'll go back to our usual super lenient, no rules open lobby races. So come back tomorrow. I guess the thing is, I don't know. You guys are seeing these penalties as like a real negative, like it's like you guys are getting dinged on your grade or something. I'm just seeing it as like just a rule that's being enforced to everybody, and everyone's kind of more or less not following it to the same degree. But I feel like it does change the way people race. Thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the follow too, Nicholas. Black flag light for being too quick. What do you mean? He's in 12th right now. Oh, Dylan. Oh, wait, that's after the penalties. Never mind. Also, another thing, too, is that when you're a habitual corner cutter and you get all these penalties, you get penalized by being lower down in the standings, which I think is also fair, too, right? Hey, I appreciate it. So, DC, you're down with being co-presenter? Nice, Viz. Good work, sir. PC, yeah, I DNF'd. I got beached. All right. Let's do maybe one demolition derby and then we'll call it a night. How about that? What? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Oh, anyone in New Jersey? I'm seeing that there's a lot of coastal flooding in New Jersey. Anyone in Jersey? I hope they're okay. All right, Fever, you have some explaining to do to Bubs over here. He's a little bit upset about what you did to him. Not sure what you did, but okay. Well, that was interesting. I think there's a lot of takeaways from those. So I appreciate you guys all collectively dealing with these enhanced strict rules. I agree, Examine. I think you make a really good president. All right. Yep. Let's do 1, 2, maybe demolition derbies, and then we'll call it a night. Really bummed that Kansas City won. I mean, come on, Detroit. Fever says, oops. Let me sleep on it, guys. Let me sleep on the strict corner cutting. I personally kind of like it. I feel like the racing is different when it is on. But let me sleep on it first. My favorite track? Don't blow it, guys. But Trent, this is my favorite track. Do you know which one this one is? All right, I'm doing Demolition Derby, guys. Although, should I create another lobby for this? There's already a couple randos in here, it seems like. Spa. Yep, that's right, Trent. Tis Spa. All right, so I finally made. I finally saved the settings for Demolition Derby. Although it seems like I didn't change it to wet, so that's interesting. Now it's making me question the other rules. Oh, so you didn't save this either. Okay, I think everything else is fine. Okay, let's do. Hold on, let's remove. And let's do Monaco. Okay. Ah. Okay, sorry about that. Pick your cars. Although, to be fair, guys, if someone does not want to be messed with, I think it's only fair that you not mess with the dude. Right? Just because you guys feel, because you guys go plenty of times, you guys go up in arms when people mess with you. So I think it's only fair that you reciprocate that rule if someone really doesn't want to be messed with. Fair, guys? Yeah? All right, let's ready up. No, no, no. See, that's the reason why we just need to nip it in the bud to start off with. So, guys, stop messing with Bubs. He wants to race straight up, so just leave him be, all right? I don't want none of this, like, back and forth retaliation stuff, all right? It's not fair if I'm enforcing it to other people because you guys are complaining about it, then I have to enforce it when it goes the other way around, too. Fair? Yep, it's Demolition Derby, so don't even finish a lap. It's all about just taking each other out, Flo. Please don't. Look, guys, I want to attract new people in here, not push them away because of your antics. Oh, I should have put it on random.
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it.
The thing is, like, flipping people doesn't seem to really do anything. Alright, that definitely got you. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. You reset, don't you? Ah, there you are. Ooh, I think I got you. Yeah? Nice. All right, where's everyone else? Oh, there's only 2 more of us. Which way are you guys going? All right, let me turn around. Ah, damn it.
That looked bad. You all right? Let me know you're okay.
I didn't spin it fast enough. Also nasty music? All right. You won. You can crash now. We're doing Demolition Derby. Chance. That's how we finish our my live streams most of the time. All right, good job. I don't know who Oh So Nasty Music is, but wait, is that you, Flo? Or is that somebody else? I have no idea. But they were obviously playing, so okay. All right. Cash money. All right, let's do one more. We'll run it back, and then we'll call it a night. Jackson, so many people have been mentioning NASCAR 25. Like, there's like a couple more people that tell me I need to do it, I might just buy it just to check it out. You know, before I do that, maybe I'll just watch some YouTube videos on the actual game. I did run into one live streamer that was streaming NASCAR, and it did seem fun. But it also seemed like there wasn't really much to it. I wasn't really watching his racing. I was more or less paying attention to like his setup, his background, like what he was doing personally. So, yeah. No, this is the Moza Vision GS wheel. But good guess, though. It actually kind of does look like that Bentley Fanatec wheel. It also kind of looks like the new Porsche wheel, too. I've seen the Le Mans Ultimate game. I haven't played that one either. Frankly, there's too many good games that I could try and just not enough time to play it. If I just had more time to do it. You know, if I was single, no kids. Frankly, if I was single and no kids, and what I'd probably do is I'd probably just move back home, quit my job, and then just try live streaming. That's probably what I'd do. If I didn't have like real responsibilities and people that I need to care for. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I don't know. I think it looks weird AF. But it's growing on me. It's definitely eye-catching, right? Did I get someone there? Maybe not. Oh no, the champ is out already. Wait, who's behind me? Or did I just run into a wall?
Are you okay? That was a big one.
I decided to just go for it. See what happens. Thick, what you're seeing is Demolition Derby. That's how we finish our live streams here. I'm liking this. This is the most amount of participation we've had for Demolition Derby in a while. I feel like a lot of people have bailed once I say Demolition Derby. They're like, all right, I'm out of here. See you later. All right, what's Dylan doing? Oh. All right, let's check in on Fever. How about that? Oh, Fever's going into the pits. Oh, this looks oh. Get him, Toffee. Get him. Get him. Perfect. Oh, no. You... All right. It's between Fever and Dylan. Let's see. Where are you guys on the track? Okay. All right. You guys are meeting up soon. Right now. Huh. Who won that one? Toffee says Dylan wins. Examine says Dylan wins. Dylan says Dylan wins. Okay, Bub says Dylan won too. Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, Dylan won. The people have spoken. We do gladiator rules here. Fever is a chill guy, though. Clearly, people favor Dylan over Fever, it sounds like. Dylan, indeed, father. You're right. I agree. Examine asked if we have any nitro boosters. I don't know. Do you guys want to do one more? Just run it back one more time. Just real quick. All right, let's do it. 3 feels like the right number. I feel like that's roughly what I do anyways. All right, Fever, have a good one, man. Thanks for joining. Have a good night. Have a good Monday. Fireball Blazing Apple. I thought Fireball already had an apple. Oh, yeah, I'm probably thinking of Crown. Crown definitely has an apple. So what is that? It's just like a... So it's like a cinnamon apple? That actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, Examine. I actually... DC has volunteered to be my co-presenter. I guess the only thing is that we have to confirm with my prospective teammate to make sure that he's good with the fact that he'll be dealing with 2 drivers. And then we'll have to find another driver that's okay not racing the entire season too. All right, Fever, have a good night. Yep. Yeah, Dylan, what we're going to do is I'm only going to race maybe part of the races. I'm not sure how many. Maybe half? Maybe I'll do 3/4 of the races, but then the other ones, I'll get an alternate driver to sub in for me, and I'll commentate, and DC will be my co-presenter. And then in which case we'll be able to show everybody in the race. We'll be able to more or less broadcast it instead of everyone just watching me the entire time, which I can see getting kind of boring. So I'm even okay with it being half. Like half the races I race, the other half I broadcast. I'm kind of okay with that too. Oh no! Oh, Toffee.
Are you all right? Engine off, engine off.
Oh, Althenio, what's up, man? Good luck, sir. Ooh, Alex had the rare rear damage disqualification. Let's check in on Viz. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Here comes somebody. Oh! Oh, wait. What just happened? You just went straight through him. Oh, the game definitely glitched there. Seems like Gabriel is just kind of jumping around. I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi issue on his part. Let's see. Dude, Gabriel, you're just jumping around all over the place. Oh. I like the effort, Toffee. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. All right. It is Cash Money, Merlin, and Gabriel. Although Gabriel, I'm a little hesitant because you've kind of been jumping around the track with your connectivity issues, so. All right, let's see what Cash Money can do. He just disappeared. That's not fair. Please have a driver's meeting before the league race. Honestly, I might end up giving it to Cash Money here because it's a little unfair when you're jumping around. Oh, he left? Oh, okay. All right, Cash Money, you're the winner. Good work. All right, well, you got him anyways. Good job. All right. Nice, Cash Money. The new guy wins. Solid work. Quick learner. Good job. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Thanks for dealing with the heightened rules. But that was really insightful, so I really appreciate that. Probably back to the normal rules that we're used to for open lobbies tomorrow. And more to come with the leagues. Obviously, we'll keep you guys in the loop. I think there's just some last minute sort of fine tuning stuff that we need to do before we start kicking it off. So I suspect that'll happen pretty soon. So anyway, have a great night, guys. Hope you guys have a good Monday and a good rest of your week. I'll be on tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. So I will see you guys then. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, Chris, Toffee, Bubs, Tally, Dylan, Godsaki, Eli, Examine, Flo, DC. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one. All right. Good night.